it's not going to move the needle very much. The reason is the window's already stopping roughly 78, 70, 75, 72% of that heat gain is being reflected right back away, back up to the exterior. There's not much left for my window film to work on because only effectively 28% of that heat is getting through to the interior. So my window film, can I move the needle? Sure. Is it a lot? No. So it's just being honest with the customer and helping explain to them that, hey, in a situation like this, I'd love to sell you my most expensive high-end film to put on the interior here, but it's just not going to do the job for you. I can help you with glare reduction. I can help you with reducing fading a bit more. But from a heat gain standpoint, you really aren't going to have a lot of options for them to really reduce heat gain. Um, had a great story about this just a couple months ago. Dealer went into the home. There was a pretty large home, pretty large project. A couple people had already been there, had quoted a film to go on the inside, didn't have a meter, didn't know that it was a triple silver low E coating, and promised the world to these customers. This dealer went in and said, "Listen, you already have a triple silver low E. They're taking your money for no good reason. They're not going to reduce the heat gain much. They're barely going to move the needle because that low E coating is already doing all the work." So what they did was they presented a exterior window film, and they explained to the customer, "Hey, if I can stop that heat before it gets to that low E coating, I can do a little more work on that window. I can move the needle a little bit more than what putting an interior film is going to do." So they actually educated the customer, taught them what their customer or what the previous dealers who quoted, and they flat out asked, and that's one of the points here is don't be afraid to ask questions about what the previous quoters, what your competitors might have done. In this case, they asked them, did they put a meter on the window to even check to know? Now, how would they know that their window film is going to do anything if they don't even know what's in the window?
Mhm.
They said they closed this deal right on the spot because they knew what was in the window, they knew the performance of the window, and then offered them a better solution than anybody else did because nobody else had any idea what was going on in that window. So just to kind of open your minds of ways to use this glass check meter to your benefit, but even more so to your customers' benefit,